Fine, let's look at immigration reform. And of course, as always, it's the defenders of our great land, us, who are asked to reform. Amazing. I think Republicans should heed the words of Zach Galifianakis in the recently released Hangover 3. You are perfect, never change. That's right. Remove Republican resolve on keeping America for Americans, and 10 minutes later, Mount Rushmore is wearing 4 big sombreros and spawning millions of illegal babies. Now, I applaud recent Republican discussions on bringing more Latinos into the party. Just don't bring more Latinos into the country, okay? And let's be clear here. If we hadn't already brought more Latinos into the country, we wouldn't need to bring more Latinos into the party. It also means we wouldn't need so many foreign TV channels like CNN delivering coded signals that liberals cleverly call Spanish. 71% of Latinos voted for Barack Obama in 2012. Well, my goodness. 71%. My goodness. My goodness indeed. Described another way, if they just stayed on their side of the river, Mitt Romney would now be our president and savior. So, now, we've been to this party before. Yes, Ben Franklin worried that German immigrants would never acquire what he called our complexion. The Know Nothing Party fought Catholic immigration in the 1850s, but where was the outrage, I ask, more than a decade back when we all had to face Ricky Martin? None. There was none. Why? Because of shadowy forces driven by the Hispanic media and Vermont Public Radio. That's why. But back to the subject, Ricky Martin just waltzes in here and infects our airwaves with his La Vida Loca. La Vida Loca. Do you know what that means? I'll tell you what that means. Minnesota just became the 12th state to endorse gay marriage. That's what that means. Am I the only person here who sees what's going on? Note to Republican leaders, you'd better start singing a little La Vida Suburbia, because that's the tune that built this great country. Stand tall. Keep America for Americans, I say. America. That's English for, and I can mow my own damn yard, thank you very much. And pick my own grapefruit too, while we're at it.
I feel blue. Why? Because we're a doomed and criminal society, that's why. We wave the flag with one hand and spew greenhouse gases with the other. Maybe we did help win World War II. But we only did it so we'd have a place to sell our crappy cars and prepackaged food. I mean, meanwhile, I'd say we've enslaved Africans, massacred Indians, firebombed Vietnamese, and now we're going to expel Mexicans. That's right. And that's wrong. I say the Mexicans stay. Okay, yes, okay. They do insist on worshiping imaginary friends, like God. But who can blame them? I mean, if I suffered from oligarchs like Olive Garden and had to see Alex Rodriguez blamed for the Yankees, I might make friends with God myself. And yes, like most Hispanics, Mexicans have an unfortunate habit of saluting things like the U.S. flag and joining things like the U.S. military. Fine, nobody's perfect, but I say if we let them stay, they can improve, they can become more like us. Break those fascistic habits and embrace our God-given freedoms, even though I know there is no God to give them. That means the right to spit on the flag and ridicule the military for what it pretends not to be. A band of uniformed unemployables trotting the globe to kill foreigners so corporate America can sell cigarettes to foreign children. In short, if we give these people a chance, they can eventually feel as free as we do to look our nation straight in the face and run it into the ground. After all, mocking everything you stand for is as American as hating apple pie, and I do hate it. Tastes like imperialism. 5 generations in this country, and that stuff still makes me as sick as a 4th of July parade. Look, fact is, most Hispanics line up against the true Antichrist of modern civilization. Yes, I am talking about the Republican Party. And they also force a lot of Republicans to try to speak Spanish, which I find hilarious. I don't know about you, but I want to hear more of that. Another reason to want more Mexicans, they make people like Glenn Beck cry. They do. They make him cry. He's so sure they're all coming here just to steal all his ill-earned tax dollars that he stole in the first place, peddling neo-racism as political thought, that he just starts to cry. Hilarious. But of course, because of exactly what Mexicans do right, everyone wants to send them home. Hell no, they won't go. That's what I say. Keep Mexicans where they belong. Here, where they can torment Republicans and learn to hate America. That's our right. it should become theirs.